To connect Asana to n8n and start automating your project management, open your web browser, go to your n8n workspace and sign in. Once the dashboard loads, click Create Workflow from the Overview page and a blank workflow editor will appear. This is your starting point for building any automation, and it's where you'll wire up your Asana account so it can talk to the apps you use every day. If you find this helpful, please like and subscribe, and let's get started. Now, the very first thing you want to do is give your workflow a clear descriptive name. Click on the default workflow name at the top of the editor and rename it to something like Asana Integration or Create Asana Tasks Automatically. I know it seems like a small detail, but when you have 10 or 20 workflows in your workspace, a name like Workflow 1-inch is going to drive you crazy trying to find the right one. A good habit is to name it after the outcome it produces, so you know exactly what it does at a glance. Next, you need to add a trigger so the workflow knows when to start. Click the plus sign on the canvas, search for Manual Trigger, and select it. I want you to use this trigger first because it gives you complete control to test your Asana connection manually before you connect it to any live data source. Later on, once you've confirmed everything works, you can swap this out for something like a webhook, a Google Sheets trigger, or a schedule trigger to run automatically. But for now, a manual start is perfect for testing. The core of this integration is the Asana node itself, so click the plus sign again, search for Asana, and select it. Drag the connector from your manual trigger to this new node so they're linked in a sequence. The Asana node is your gateway to managing projects, tasks, comments, users, and everything else inside your Asana workspace directly from n8n. You're not just sending a single piece of data, you're setting up a two-way conversation with your project management hub. Open the Asana node by double-clicking it and look for the credential drop-down menu. Since you already have an Asana credential connected to n8n, maybe you set it up earlier with OAuth 2 or an access token. Select that existing credential from the list. There is absolutely no need to create a new one unless you want to use a different Asana account. n8n will automatically use your saved authentication details, so you're not entering passwords or tokens again. Now let's test that connection to make sure it's alive and working. Inside the same node, find the resource dropdown and select Project. Then for Operation, select Get Many. This simple operation will ask Asana to send back a list of all the projects your account can see. It's a read-only action, so there's zero risk of accidentally changing or deleting anything. I always recommend starting with a Get Many operation when testing any new integration because it immediately tells you whether your credential has the right permissions and the network path is clear. Click the Execute Step button at the bottom of the node and watch the output panel. If your connection is good, n8n will return a list of your Asana projects within a few seconds. You'll see information like the project ID, project name, workspace ID, project status, and even the project URL. This is your confirmation that everything is wired correctly. If you get an error instead, double-check that your credential is still valid and that your n8n instance can reach Asana's servers. Once you see that successful output, click on the Asana node's output panel to inspect the data. Pay close attention to the project ID field. You're going to need that value later when you want to create a task inside a specific project. For example, if you're automating a customer onboarding process, you'll use the project ID to tell Asana exactly which board the new task should land in. Without that ID, the system wouldn't know where to put the task. From here, you can build out the rest of your automation. Click the plus sign after the Asana node and add another application such as Gmail, Slack, Microsoft Teams, Google Sheets, or Notion. A typical workflow might start with a Typeform submission, then an Edit Fields node to clean up the data, then the Asana node to create a new task, and finally a Microsoft Teams notification to alert your team. That's a complete end-to-end automation that saves you from manually copying data from one app to another. After you've tested everything with the manual trigger, it's time to replace it with your real automation trigger. Swap it for a webhook if you want to receive data from an external source, a schedule trigger for recurring tasks, or a Google Sheets trigger for new rows. Once you do that, your workflow becomes fully automatic. It will run every time the trigger event happens, creating and managing Asana tasks without you lifting a finger. Finally, click the Save button and wait for the confirmation message. Then switch the workflow toggle from inactive to active. When the toggle is green and says active, n8n will execute your automation whenever the trigger fires. That's it. You've connected Asana to n8n and set up a working project management automation. Before you build more complex workflows, I want to leave you with a few practical tips. Always test your Asana connection first with a simple action like get many projects before you start creating or updating tasks. That way you catch authentication issues early when they're easy to fix. Use descriptive names for your Asana nodes. Rename them to something like Create Customer Follow-up Task instead of leaving them as Asana 1. Clear naming is invaluable when your workflows get large. And if the data coming into n8n doesn't match the format Asana expects, add an Edit Fields node between your trigger and Asana to clean up names, combine fields, and format descriptions. For example, you can use expressions to create dynamic task titles like Follow Up with John Smith from ABC Company, instead of a generic new lead. Combine Asana with form tools like Typeform to automatically convert submissions into actionable tasks for support tickets, onboarding processes, or internal approvals. You can also add conditional logic with if or filter nodes to create tasks only when certain conditions are met, like high-value leads or urgent requests. And after activating your workflow, check the executions page regularly to monitor that tasks are being created correctly and to troubleshoot any errors. Now you know exactly how to connect Asana to n8n. Save this video so you can revisit the steps anytime, and happy automating.